Hey RT family, Ryan Reynolds here with Keller Williams Consultants Realty, and today I am at Opa's Tavern and Grill in downtown Delaware, Ohio. And with me is Genti Kochi, who is the owner-operator of Opa's, and I'm going to ask him just a few questions here. So, Genti, if I was to talk about Opa's and think of it, how would I want to frame that? If I want to tell somebody, hey, go to Opa's because, why would people come here?
People normally come in here for our wall of bourbon. We are very famous. We have one of the largest whiskey selection in Ohio. We have about 3,700 spirits. So you can find bourbon, you can find gin, you can find vodka, you can find Scotch, Irish whiskey.
So we specialize really in spirits that are all kinds of higher end spirits, right?
Yes, like we have a lot of people when they enter the door and they go, "Holy Spirit!"
Exactly.
So yeah. We pretty much have every spirit that is available in the state of Ohio.
Every spirit makes sense. So what would be the? Let's just ask, what's the most expensive spirit that you have?
We have some expensive scotches. We have some really old scotches on our shelf. The oldest one we have on the shelf is a 52 years old scotch. Single malt. We have some.
What would a pour of that cost, just in general?
That would be like a $300 pour.
$300 pour. Okay, so that would be the most expensive. But generally, a pour is probably $7.
But we have pours. We have pours from $5 to up to $300, depending on like what people want. Some bourbons are more expensive because they are high end or they are more chased, and people want those ones, so they are in high demand. So the price it's running a little high on those ones. But we have a pour for everybody. We do a lot of barrel picks, so we have a lot of barrels. We probably have 100 barrels. We just pick our.
So when you say a barrel pick, so if people don't know what that is, a barrel pick would be when you go to the distillery?
We go to the distillery or we get samples at the restaurant, and we'll sit down with a group of people and we pick a barrel that we like or matches our profile that we're looking for at the day, and we just pick our 85th last week or so. We probably have about 100, 110 private pick barrels in our restaurants with whatever we have come on our own, and some from different restaurants and bars in Columbus, some from OHLQ, which is actually the owner and distributor of spirits in Ohio. So we have very unique barrels.
Okay, so we've got pretty unique barrels. So I'm sure that the people who are watching are just wondering, because you have an accent that is not necessarily from Delaware, Ohio. So where are you from?
Born and raised in Delaware, Ohio, but actually I am from Albania. I was born and raised in Albania for a little while. Moved to Istanbul, Turkey, started pharmacy in there, and got married and moved.
Started pharmacy?
Mm-hmm. I have a degree in pharmacy, and I moved to Columbus, Ohio in 2007.
2007. So
and I moved to Delaware in 2010.
2010, and then I think you mentioned before when I talked to you that it was 2015 is when you purchased.
2015, we took over the restaurant from a different Albanian family at the time, and we have changed pretty much everything. This place was not to be a bourbon or a whiskey place with no means, but now we are probably one of the best whiskey bars in Midwest. We have been promoted on bourbonreview.com a couple times with a few other, with 2 or 3 other places in Ohio, and we are the largest whiskey selection in Ohio. We have about 3,700 spirits. 3,700
spirits. It's like, keep going back to that number. That is a lot. How do you, if I'm coming in and going to select something to try for the first time, how would I do that? Would I just ask you, hey, what's good to drink?
Our team is educated to first of all to understand your needs, like what you're looking for, what you need, because we have 3,700 spirits, but not necessarily all of them is bourbon or all of them is Scotch.
Sure.
So we have bourbon, we have Scotch, we have Irish whiskey, we have Canadian whiskey. I have a good selection of tequila. I have a good selection of rum, a good selection of bourbon, a good selection of gin. So it's not like we only have bourbon.
Sure. Yep.
Some other restaurants and bars that are very well known for the brown spirit or the juice, as the bourbon chasers will call it, they only will carry bourbon. So
right. So there's something for everyone, really.
Correct. We have something
even
for
if you're not a bourbon drinker, this would be a great place to be. And I was mentioned before, I was looking at the shelves, and they're a little bit sagging, so you may want to get some reinforcement, especially for the $300 barrel.
Yeah, we're looking to expand. We have some plans coming up soon,
great.
And we'll have a bigger establishment. We have more room, more shelves. So
excellent.
We'll be more fun.
Hopefully, still be here in downtown Delaware.
Yes, it's going to be 22 South Sandusky, so 2 doors down.
So you're moving 2 doors. That's great. I didn't know that. So is it okay for everybody? I guess everybody's knows now.
That's fine. Yeah, people already know because they have seen the plans. We're working with the city and the historical society in here to to convert the building up to the standards and also holding all the historical value of the building. Those buildings are from late 1800s, early 1900s. So,
right. Definitely a very historical.
A lot of work, but
historical equals expensive to renovate.
Correct.
That's what that means.
Correct.
So let's talk a little bit more about the restaurant. So if someone was coming here to eat food, let's talk about what are your specialties and what would you say would be favorites?
We have a Mediterranean fare, so we have pasta, we have gyros, we have lamb chops, which those are the best in the menu, but we also sell a lot of hamburgers. I think we are the only restaurant in town that we have bison burger, and people love our hamburgers as well. So we have a little of everything, and we have some vegetarian options. So we have something for everybody.
So there you have it, our RT family. If you want to come down and enjoy a good bourbon or another spirit and then have a bison burger or lamb chops, this is the place for you. It's Opa's Tavern and Grill in Delaware at 18 South Sandusky, and we'll see you here.
Thank you.